The Grand Galactic Council had established the strength measurement station 3,000 years ago. Every species that achieved faster-than-light travel was invited to participate in the test before joining the interstellar community. The test was simple in concept: move the immovable rod. No species had ever scored above a level 4. The Vargons, with their massive tentacle-like limbs, had managed to nudge it exactly 0.04 millimeters. The Drelk, silicon-based beings from a high-gravity world, had achieved 0.03 millimeters. Most species registered nothing at all. Captain James Porter of the Earth vessel Horizon received the invitation with skepticism. "They want us to do what?" he asked, looking at Communications Officer Lisa Brown. "Move some rod," she replied, scanning the alien transmission. "Apparently it's a rite of passage. The Council says all new spacefaring civilizations participate." Porter scratched his beard. "Sounds like a trap." "Intelligence suggests otherwise, sir," said Security Chief Tom Wilson. "Our observers report that every new species goes through this. It's legitimate." 2 days later, the Horizon docked at the ancient space station orbiting a lonely neutron star at the galactic core. A delegation of various alien representatives greeted them. Ambassador Klar, a tall, willowy being with iridescent skin, stepped forward. "Welcome, humans. We are pleased to witness your attempt at the strength test. It helps us determine your place in the galactic hierarchy." Porter nodded politely. "We're happy to participate. When do we begin?" "You may select one representative to attempt the test now," said Klar, gesturing toward a simple doorway. The human delegation conferred briefly. They had brought their strongest member, engineering specialist Dave Rogers, a former weightlifting champion from Earth's Mars colony. Dave stepped forward, his muscular frame drawing curious looks from the assembled aliens. Ambassador Klar led them to a stark white room. In the center stood a simple metal rod, about 1 meter tall, anchored to the floor. "This is the immovable rod," Klar announced with reverence. "It is calibrated to measure applied force with perfect accuracy. The goal is simple: move it as much as possible." Dave approached the rod cautiously. "That's it? Just push it?" "Yes," said Klar. "You may use any natural ability of your species. No tools or technology allowed." The alien observers moved to a viewing gallery. Some whispered among themselves, examining the human with scientific curiosity. "They're so soft-looking," one chittered. "I predict 0 movement." "The gravity on their world is moderate. Perhaps 0.01 millimeters," another countered. Dave stood before the rod, sizing it up. He placed his hands on it, tested its solidity, and found it completely unyielding. He glanced back at Captain Porter, who nodded encouragingly. Taking a deep breath, Dave planted his feet, gripped the rod firmly, and began to push. His face reddened with effort. Veins stood out on his neck and forearms. His muscles strained, visibly beneath his uniform. The aliens watched impassively, recording instruments at the ready. For 30 seconds, Dave pushed with everything he had. Then, without warning, there came a sound no alien in the room had ever heard during a test. A groan of metal, a creak of protest. Ambassador Klar's eyes widened in alarm. Dave, sensing something happening, redoubled his efforts. With an animalistic growl that startled several of the observers, he channeled every ounce of his strength into one final push. The rod moved, not by millimeters, but by centimeters. Then, with a sudden snap, it bent at a 45-degree angle. Alarms blared throughout the station. Klar frantically consulted a readout, mandibles clicking in distress. "Impossible," the ambassador whispered. "The reading, it's off the scale. Level 9. The other alien delegates erupted in chaotic discussion, some backing away from the humans. Dave stepped back, looking slightly embarrassed. "Did I break it? I can pay for that." Captain Porter approached Klar. "Is there a problem, Ambassador?" Klar seemed to regain composure with effort. "In 3,000 years, no species has ever registered above level 4. The rod is designed to be effectively immovable for most known life forms." "Maybe it was faulty?" Porter suggested. "It is not faulty," Klar replied firmly. "It is calibrated by the laws of physics themselves. Your species—" The ambassador paused, seemingly searching for words. Your species has extraordinary physical strength we did not anticipate. News spread quickly through the galactic community. The humans had not only moved the immovable rod but had damaged the ancient testing apparatus. Emergency council meetings were convened. When the Horizon returned to Earth, they brought with them revised diplomatic protocols. The humans were classified as strength anomaly species and given wide berth in physical matters. Porter found the whole situation amusing. So we're the galactic muscle now? All because Dave bent their precious rod? Lisa shrugged. Apparently, most species evolved in environments that didn't require physical strength. They developed intelligence, technology, and social structures instead. And we got lucky with Earth's gravity and environmental pressures, Tom added. Dave remained humble about his achievement. I wasn't even trying that hard. I was nervous about embarrassing us. Within a year, humanity found itself courted by multiple alien factions seeking alliances. Their reputation had resulted in advantageous trade agreements and military non-aggression pacts. Earth's unintentional show of strength had ushered them into the galactic community with unexpected status. The Council eventually replaced the strength measurement station with a more comprehensive testing facility that measured various species attributes. The original bent rod was preserved in the Galactic Museum of Evolutionary Diversity with a simple plaque, bent by human Dave Rogers of Earth, proving that the galaxy still holds surprises after millions of years of civilization. Captain Porter often visited the exhibit when diplomatic duties took him to the Council homeworld. He would stand before the bent metal, reflecting on how a single moment of human strength had forever changed their place in the stars.